An autoethnographic reflection of prompting a custom GPT based on oneself. OpenAI's custom GPT feature was released in November 2023, which has already inspired community users to create over 3 million public GPTs, no technical background necessary. Allowing the general public to more easily customize their own generative AI chatbots leads to both new ethical implications and potential opportunities. The questions I aim to explore are: how can I create and use a custom GPT persona based on myself? How does this experience influence my perspective of generative AI chatbots and myself? To answer the two questions, I documented 1 month of autoethnography. Using OpenAI's custom GPT feature, I prompted GPT Builder in natural language to iteratively improve instructions generated for my own custom chatbot based on myself. I reflect on the process in my digital diary in 4 categories. First are 3 subjective evaluation criteria for believability of the responses: human likeness, accurate information retrieval, and plausible extrapolation. I also assessed the process and interactions, asking myself, how did I get here and what did I learn? Finally, I outlined next steps for improvement. I organized my experience into 4 distinct phases. First, I explored my public identity by providing public knowledge about myself with my professional resume. Second, to improve creativity, I prompted the chatbot to imagine possible future careers based on the information provided. Third, to improve human likeness, I explored my personal identity by prompting GPT Builder with more characteristic information and experiences. Fourth, to improve efficiency, I introduced myself using a text knowledge source instead of including all my details directly in the instructions. For example, at the beginning, with just my resume information, the chatbot responded to "How are you today?"
Thank you for asking. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm currently immersed in my studies, exploring fascinating topics in interactive arts and technology at Simon Fraser University. How about you? How are you doing today?
By the last phase, the chatbot was generating more nuanced responses, such as when it asked, "Are you doing anything fun later today?"
Nah, not really. I'm planning to have a low-key evening, probably just curling up with a webtoon or working on one of my miniature scene kits. It's my way of unwinding. How about you? Got any plans?
3 insights from this experience. First, I became more interrogative as I interacted more with the chatbot, treating it more like a tool to get responses. Considering how can we communicate with chatbots more effectively can include designing ways to be more efficient in quickly receiving appropriate responses, or to help non-technical users to prompt and personalize chatbots. Second, I felt a bit self-conscious when the chatbot generated relatable responses that likely conform to some stereotypes or commonalities that I did not expect. What does it mean for algorithmic predictability of individuals to be somewhat accurate? Third, the process of providing information about myself led to questions about balancing personalization and data privacy. Imagining a future where many people are using and customizing their own AI systems, there may be changes in willingness to provide detailed information depending on what benefits the system provides. In the case of introspection, how can we create and use AI tools without compromising our data privacy? Thank you for your interest.